So, hey, Show by Rock Festival Live just came out, huh? Pretty cool. I do plan on making a full Show by Rock franchise video in the future, but for now I just kind of want to get out my quick thoughts on Festival Live because honestly it's really good and I want to talk about it before I spend another 2 weeks to a month making a video for it. But anyway, Festival Live, Show by Rock Festival Live just came out literally last night. It is on iOS and Android. It's a sideways phone position rhythm game, kind of like Love Live or Bang Dream, which is a big change from the 3-lane upwards phone version of a rhythm game that old Show by Rock had. I don't know the words. But where to start with Show by Rock Festival Live? Honestly, the rhythm game part is really good. So the thing about old Show by Rock is that even though it did have really challenging beat maps, it was for the most part pretty easy. And that's something I kind of liked about it. It was my first rhythm gacha game after all. But Show by Rock Festival Live kind of does the same thing except with a 5-lane long form position of phone. There's definitely swipes and holds and slides, kind of like Bang Dream, but also it's not super hard. It's pretty easy, all things considered, so if you're someone trying to get into those kinds of games, Festival Live might be good if you can handle it not being translated. I know some people are turned off by non-translated games, but again, I started with Show by Rock and that was already untranslated, so I'm kind of used to it. With easiness considered, honestly, the beat maps are really fun. Slides and flicks actually work compared to Bang Dream, and coupled with some challenging but not garbage hard beat maps, I think this is one of the funnest sideways phone rhythm games I've played. I don't know if there's new songs or just songs that I haven't paid attention to in the time that I quit Show by Rock before Festival Live came out. But honestly, there's some songs that I haven't heard before and they are fantastic. There's a Zure Zure one that I can't stop listening to because it's just so gorgeous. Oh, I love her. I love her so much. I love Hayami. I love Ah. Their voices are so amazing. As far as characters and going hard for your favorite goes, rerolling's apparently not super tedious. Rates are actually really good. It's 6% for an SSR. And considering there's not a whole lot of characters yet, it's probably really easy to grab your favorite right off the bat after rerolling a couple of times, if not at all. I did manage to get an R, nothing really higher, but I could still put her on my home screen. I can still get Zure Zure side stories? Yeah, side stories. So even if you get a tangentially related character to your favorite, you could still enjoy your favorite, which is kind of a refreshing welcome from me spending months on Love Live All-Stars. Cause over there, it's really hard to focus on your favorites if you don't have them. But Show by Rock Festival Live makes it really easy. There's a lot to enjoy as far as UI and menus go, if you're someone who loves that kind of thing. There's a little shop section that you can set up little prizes you get from doing songs in exchange for coins after a certain amount of time. But all the characters you have just kind of walk around and it's really cute, and sometimes they'll interact. You could touch them and get some dialogue. Gacha's pretty okay. Like I said, 6% SSR. I think URs are by limit breaking only. Either that or there aren't URs yet. They changed up rarity and rates a lot, so it's gonna take some getting used to, but honestly rates as they are pretty good, especially for someone pretty unlucky like me. With that said though, you don't really need high rarities to do well in the game, at least not yet. I'm sure by first event, people with a lot of SSRs are just gonna go hard, but you can still clear hard and expert lives with not too strong of a team. You'll get low scores, but you could still do it, and One of the things I really like about Show by Rock is that you can just let yourself enjoy playing the songs without needing to score very high. And Fes Alive kind of continues that, and I really appreciate it. It's kind of hard to judge stories when I can't really understand them, but there's a lot of variety. They give out really good rewards, either like extra songs or like actual gems to like spend in gacha. The voice acting for them isn't the best. I've never really been a big fan of most of the Show by Rock cast, and the voice acting that they do for the game isn't spectacular. It's not bad, it's just not super great. They do have some stories that kind of fall along to the anime, and it's really interesting to hear like actually Kazuma Kiryu's Dagger Morse, and like, oh, I love that. I love hearing him in this game. They don't let him sing though, which is a shame, because like his actual band is fantastic. I think the only real problem I have so far is that even though you can grab a lot of resources pretty quick off the bat, it's kind of hard to get them back, especially when coins are concerned. You need coins to buy level up tickets, and you'll need coins to buy more songs so you can get more coins, and you need coins to get customizable stuff. But it's kind of hard to come across unless you're constantly just rebuying songs and also somehow know how to do all the missions. But I'm sure if like enough people are having this problem and like people raise a stink about it, it might get fixed. But I think that's all I really have to say about Fes Alive so far. Like, it's really, really good, and it's shaping up to be like fantastic. Like, it makes me so happy to know that there's a Show by Rock game that like actually works and is competently made. Like, oh, I forgot to mention, like, for being a game whose servers are in Japan, and like I use QApp for a lot of like VPN stuff. Load times are fantastic and like very smooth as far as like how the game runs, which is really, really welcome after like OG Show by Rock that was just full of bugs that like they acknowledged and wouldn't even fix. But yeah, that's all I gotta say about Fes Alive so far. Like, I'm having a lot of fun with it. I got my girl I'm looking forward to the new bands that get added. I really hope they add old original bands, because like my Gamba's my absolute favorite, but I would love to see like Dolly Dulcie and Shizuku's Secret Mind come back. But I would like to write a video about the history of Show by Rock, because it's really fascinating and interesting. And until then, I'll talk about Show by Rock some other time. See ya!